You never get a second chance to make a great first impression, and the same is true when you're trying to sell a home. So today, we just wanted to cover 6 inexpensive staging tips to at least start the process.
First one is clean, clean, and clean again. You want your home to be sparkling clean, and it's essential to have a clean home. You want to do the top of the fridge, behind the fridge, the windows, the walls, the baseboards, the wall plates, everything. A real good deep cleaning. And be sure to remove and neutralize any odors. Secondly, you want to define the rooms with a purpose. So if you have a bedroom that's a bedroom/office, you want to decide either it's an office or a bedroom, clearly defined, because buyers have a hard time envisioning the home space. So either or, but not both.
You know, the next one is basically to maximize the space. A couple of ways you can do this really pretty easily. And one place that really typically gets overlooked is your closets. If your closet is jam-packed full of stuff, it's time to clean some of that out so someone can actually see how big the closet is. If it's jam-packed, overflowing, it really kind of is a turn-off to buyers. So you really want to kind of weed through some of that, at least depending on the time of year. You want to put in whatever particular season of wardrobe you have for that time, and then move those things into another place for storage. The other thing too is any real big pieces of like furniture, or especially any furniture that really doesn't have a particular need or purpose in your home that you're actually not using on a continual basis. Maybe you have a piece of furniture from your family, whatever, that's kind of been in the family and it's around, but you don't really use it. You might want to consider moving that stuff out, and you might just actually have to get a little pod or something, or a little storage unit to put all that stuff in while you go through the sale and the process of the home.
Lighting.
The lighting's me. Okay. So another thing about lighting too, right? You definitely want to make sure that the place is very well lit and it shows well. If it shows kind of dingy, dark, it's not going to be very attractive to buyers. So a couple of things you can do is, again with staging, you may just have to add some additional lighting in there, right? Maybe a desk lamp or a standing lamp can really help out. You also probably want to go through and take all the 40-watt bulbs out and increase the wattage of the bulbs. Go ahead and put 100 watters in there for when you're actually showing the property, and make sure the lights are always turned on for the showing, even during the day.
And neutralize. When you're getting your home ready for resale, you want to think neutral. Neutral furniture, neutral bedding, neutral paint. You want a buyer to focus on the features of the home. You don't want them to focus on neon furniture or burgundy colored walls. So with paint is a great way to do it. Light colors, earth tones, gray, beige. The new color greige is very popular, so neutral.
Okay, and the last thing is really don't neglect the outdoor space, right? First and foremost, the front of the house. That is your curb appeal. That's the calling card when a buyer steps out to take a look at the home. If it's not appealing then, or if it's not appealing in the photos, you're probably not going to get showing. So you definitely want to make sure that all the landscaping and everything else has been trimmed up. And then on the back of the house, right, realize we're in San Diego, right? So we actually have a lot of outdoor living here. So you want to maximize that outdoor quote-unquote livable space. So if you have a patio, you want to make sure the patio is clean. If it's a deck, the deck has been cleaned or painted or stained. It's actually inviting. You might want to consider some floor covering, like some indoor-outdoor carpet that has a little pop of color, or maybe even a little bit of fake grass out there. But make sure all the patio furniture and everything has been cleaned off and it's actually inviting, and someone can actually see how you can actually entertain out there. The other thing is back to the landscaping in the back too, right? Any overgrown flower beds, any tree that's really kind of just been, totally neglected, you want to come in and you want to clean that stuff up. Clean out the flower beds, obviously get the weeds out, but sometimes just reduce the amount of vegetation, make sure everything's trimmed back off of the structure itself, and that's about it. So pretty easy. A gardener can actually go out there on a weekend. Even you yourself should be able to knock that out. So other than that, just remember that staging absolutely matters in the home. Not only does it help you get a higher price for the home, but it also reduces the time on market. So it's something that definitely should not be overlooked. And this is just a quick and easy way to start. There's actually a lot more staging tips that we could share with you, but we want to try and keep this video short. So if you want to know what those actually are, or if you have any questions about these, or you need any help with getting your home ready for market, just go ahead and shoot us over an email, give us a phone call. More than happy to have that conversation with you. Thanks so much for tuning in, and remember, who you choose to represent you absolutely matters.